So I decided to put on my white bottoms to finish out. I always have this major, right? This major over here. This one always keeps getting in the way, guys. Never fails. This major. Always this major. Gosh. That major, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and practice what I had just shared. And for my New Year's goal, I'm going to go ahead and do whenever I was in my thong bikini. You guys remember that? Practicing paddleboard. It's always this major. Alright, guys. Anyhow. You know, usually, I don't know why it's always this side. Not major. But we're also going to do, guys, look, a little bit of sun. Amazing. So now I can get some amazing shoots. Keeping the right major in there. Yeah. Crazy, guys. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. I literally am so in love with this Valentine's theme. Oh my god. Guys, I was thinking too, I could probably just leave up the candy canes, cuz think about it, people get people, candy, right? For Valentine's Day, like a box of chocolates, right? Some people have in like peppermints, maybe sometimes a lot of the candy can have that peppermint inside of them, kind of like a York peppermint patty. So honestly, guys, we might keep this up. Oh my god. And whenever I was putting these up, guys, look already, oh my god, look. As you guys can see, I still have that two extra pink strands and then the purple strand. So if I really wanted to get creative, I could attach to the end of there and then have pink mix in with the red, and then over here go from a pink and white to a purple and white. But more than likely, since I only have one purple strand, I'll just put it, somehow loop it around in here. Oh my god, guys, Valentine's Day! Oh my god, guys, I am so excited for my next round of shoots. Valentine shoots! Alright, guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Is now like 10:57, almost 11. I officially have all of my videos from last night officially updated. So I decided that I have to finish my book, guys. I only have 4 days to do so, so I definitely have to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I saw my retention was a little bit low. Actually 0 for the last one, which was rather strange. But I did see that Vlogmas Day 18 through 23, guys, you guys have really been liking that, and that's good for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my book by myself. Well, at least until the last chapter, and then I'll do kind of like a catch-up video, but I'll save it for posting it for another vlog when I actually read the final chapter with you guys. So, yeah, we'll go ahead. I think that was on my Christmas Eve vlog, yeah. And I actually saw that was like my lowest retention all year too, which was crazy. But anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get reading it. And then, like I said, I'll do my synopsis of it, and then that video will be up at another time. But guys, I just thought of something. Look, I have 2 pink strands, and this pink is so nice. I might honestly do a pink strand here, and then have pink and red on this, and then instead of just bringing another pink around. But no, I have 2 extra strands, guys, so there's lots of things to think about still, and then finding a way to loop all of these around, Guys, I'm so excited. Valentine's Day, obviously I have more Valentine's-like, stuff, clothing, articles of clothing, so it's easier to do Valentine's Day stuff. But anyhow, guys, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and read my book, and then later on today, you and I, or us guys, you and whatever, you guys and I, there we go, we'll go ahead and work on my craft and get that kind of like finalized, and depending on the time and everything, we might even do the craft and then just come up with the words that I want to write. But like you guys saw with the strand, make sure that you actually want to write it down, or make sure that you actually know what you're approximately going to write, have like a synopsis of what you want to write, and then actually do well with writing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, you don't want to have that mistake happen to you. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get reading my book, and then I'll get lunch, just another small lunch again today, and then here we go. We're gonna get to my craft with you guys, and then pretty soon, guys, hopefully if this weather, ever clears, I have to go get the mail once I'm done reading my book. So I'll go, to my trail cam location, and I gotta get my trail cam. That's been out there a good, what, 5 nights now? It was on Monday. Yeah, that was on Monday before that was on, what, then the 21st. Holy cow, guys, that's been a while. Yeah. Wow. Yikes. Yeah. Holy cow, guys, that's been a Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. 6 nights, actually. Holy cow. Yeah, I definitely gotta get there today. So we'll do that, and that'll be a good video for today. You know, checking my last trail cam check of 2025. Although I didn't have many trail cam checks of 2025. But I can always have it, you know, at another time. Definitely, guys, in just 4 days after that, we're gonna be all night, all summer. So you know that there's gonna be a pile of trail cam checks. Oh, and also really quickly as well, I never showed the location, or the change in front of me one, but it's been crazy. Okay, sorry, I thought my grandma was coming. So it's been crazy because the 3 of them have been in my tops. So the strawberry shortcake one, the I was anemic one, and then the change in front of me one have all been in my suggestions in like the top 5. It's been crazy, guys. So like I said, in April, once I got back from Florida, I used my gram, you know, her Facebook page, and tried to, you know, search their names. And yeah, I actually did find it. So that's the best way to really show that it's, you know, the same person, because there's not really many things on there that, you know, on any other ways. So I guess I'll just have to identify her by her hair as well. Just how I obviously had to identify the location one by the hair, and you guys obviously knew that it was blonde. So, actually, and as well, she was standing on train tracks, and you can see by the mountain behind, you guys can tell that's where I heard the train tracks before my run in May this year. Remember, I was like, oh, and there's a run coming through here, you know, and then you guys heard the train. Yeah, so you guys can tell that that's, you know, right where. Yeah, in that neck of the woods. So, yeah, so I'll go ahead and show that. And then, holy cow, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh, like, obviously I moved on rather quickly, but you don't really know the actual purpose of them searching me so often, but, you can't really I mean, that can be one of the possible causes, right? Like, you know, they're, still living nostalgia from it, you know, like, I don't know, but it's crazy, guys. So I'll go ahead here and post all of them as well. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead and read my book. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl list here is now 11:07. I decided I'd get the mail first, but you guys see with the red glow, you know, honestly, I could just bring it up and around, and then bring it back and around to meet at right here. So instead of having it, you know, be when the doors open, you know, which obviously it is open most of the time, except, you know, when my gram is watching Wheel of Fortune, right? Like, I'll slide it to like right here, you know, in the evenings. So, you know, definitely something to think about. But I gotta go get the mail. I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, I'm going to defrost my car as well while I'm out here. You guys can see that is how thick everything is. Alright guys, let's go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So Freaky Friday continuing into the weekend. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So as everyone can see, you can't really tell these animal tracks except the deer right there. Anyhow, it looks like somebody else has been out here, guys. So, very curious, you know, to see, you know, what's all on here. So, like I said, guys, there are some other people who do come out here. It's just not as common. So, you guys know, obviously, when I used to live here, right, I, you know, I had seen and then showed, you know, probably about 5 different times. So, look right here. There was a coyote. Probably marking its spot. That looks like a coyote. So, we are almost here, guys. So, let's walk in and see if this other person is on my trail cam. But I'm definitely going to pull it today, though. Holy cow. That tree also now fell. Holy cow. That's crazy. How would you have liked to have a trail cam on that, and then, you know, that would have been crazy, guys. Here, I'm going under it. Here it goes. Crazy, guys. Look at that. That's crazy. Alright, guys. So, it just looks like this other person is still walking here. So, let's flip it around. See, that has to be a coyote, guys. I mean, it could have been a person with its dog, though, too. Alright, let's see if they've been to my trail cam. Okay, so tracks. No, it doesn't look like any tracks, guys. Awesome. Okay. Heck was that loud beep? Alright, guys, so let's go ahead here, check my trail cam, see if it's still here. Hang on. I know the strap is here, guys. It has to be. Okay, yep, there it is. Alright, guys, so let's just do our own little examination first. Doesn't look like many tracks. Maybe a little something there. But not many tracks there. Yeah, holy cow, guys. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and pull it, and then I'll add this into today's video, and then we'll go check my we'll check it together once I get home. Talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So look, I got out of here really good. Thank God to my good winter tires. But by law, it does need to be 100%.
I knew the law very well.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I mean, I got enough damage there with my window and the glass that it would probably be worth insurance. Why don't you give me your number and we'll just kind of, I'll let you know if well no, your insurance company will be able to get in touch with you if I do it through my insurance company. I'll take it somewhere and get it appraised, and if it's a decent amount of money, I'm going to go ahead and go through with insurance. Because, yeah, I mean, that was just totally on you for not obeying the law. So.
You were swerving back and forth.
Yeah, I know, but
that.
Well, I was being a good driver. I was being a good driver, like I said.
There's literally no damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna check it out and see.
So, I mean, you can go either way. But yeah, so it's against the law. I mean, it's not against the law. It's not a law. It's a suggestion. Yeah, technically there should be nothing flying off my car, but you can't swerve back and forth.
Well, like I said, I was being a respectful driver. I was going to get over on the shoulder and wait for you to go. That's why I passed you way back there as soon as we got on.
Either way, if you go to insurance, you'll tell your story, I'll tell my story, they'll decide.
Yeah, that's what happens, yeah.
But I mean, that's totally up to you.
Because I was going to get in the right-hand lane, then I saw you coming over. I thought you were just going to stay in the right-hand lane and we sideswiped. Or you were going to stay in the left-hand lane. Because as soon as I passed you, I slowed down, and I was debating whether I should get on the shoulder or keep going. And even there, somebody just flew more ice. But yeah, and then I decided, well, you know, it looks like you want to stay back there, so I'll get in the left-hand lane and we sideswiped. That's really what happened.
Okay.
So, anyhow, you'll know
Either
regardless. They'll get in touch with you.
Either way, you do what you want.
Yeah.
There's.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now. You guys can literally see I was just in a car accident. It's crazy. But I definitely know that I am not the one at fault. So I'm going to be okay. What happened was I was getting on the on-ramp, and he was already on the interstate. He was in his own kind of lane of travel. So he was I had just gotten underneath another bridge that is shortly after the on-ramp. Like, you actually go underneath the bridge. So, and all of this ice was falling off his roof, right? So I was already in the left-hand lane, which the left-hand lane is for faster travel. So I just decided at that point it's just safer to not make a split-second decision and go into the right-hand lane and get onto the shoulder, wait for his ice to stop moving all around. So I went ahead and I got up to enough speed to pass him, but while I was doing that, a piece of ice actually came and hit me. So then I had to surpass him, obviously, and then there's only so many things that civilians can do. Like I said before, when there's an emergency, the most civilians can do is turn on their hazards. So I, turned on my hazards for real quick, like flick, 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 to let him know that he hit glass, right? Which is obviously, again, the most that civilians can do. But it looked like he didn't want to continue to slow down or anything. He just wanted to continue to go, because he did continue to go whenever, he was already, again, in the right-hand lane and all of that whenever this whole officially started. So I knew that I had to get in front of him to keep away from the glass. Because the more speed you go, you have no idea how that ice is going to come back and all of that. And again, it's not safe for me to just make a quick decision to try to get onto the shoulder from the left-hand lane. That can be very dangerous, guys. So, then it looks like so again, we were both in our own lane of travel in the right-hand lane once I had gotten in front of him to kind of let him know, hey, look, like, pull over, right? Like, we need to do a claim. This is a glass-only claim. But it looked like he wanted to continue flying in the right-hand lane, but he didn't. He went to go around me to the left, and then I also went to go to the left at the exact same time, because that was aggressiveness, and there was just that real thin little side swipe, which obviously technically both drivers were aggressive. I was partially aggressive, but I was aggressive for safety. Like I said, you can't just make a spur-of-the-moment right-hand turn onto the shoulder from the left-hand lane, especially with the on-ramp being just literally, because I had literally just gotten on. So I would have had to cut across basically 2 lanes all at once to get onto the shoulder, which is not safe. So I had to be aggressive by getting in front of him. And then, like I said, we were both in the right-hand lane, so our lanes of travel was, I was in front, he was behind, and then it looked like he was going to gun it to the left. He put on his signal, but then he redacted it right away. So I don't know if that's just what he does, or if that's actually him deciding to just stay in the right-hand lane. But then again, I tried to get over into the left-hand lane to just let him be, and then, yeah, we sideswiped. So that was definitely wild, guys. Wild, wild, wild. So I'm not really sure if I'll turn it in. It does look like just a mirror thing, so it's hard to say, guys, how much that mirror is to replace and all of that. So, and I probably could live with the glass, but I don't want to live with the glass, and that's also another big claim. So more than likely, I'm gonna call a car dealership and just see, if they can replace, how much does it take to replace an entire mirror. And just see, because I have already lived with the glass, with the dots, so I can live with the glass with the big long stripe across. And he had even said, he's like, well, I'll hear regardless, but, there's only just this real little swipe on my end. So, yeah, so it's like, yeah, and also there could have been confusion, right? Like, I'm trying to get back into my lane of travel where I passed him, right? And he was trying to get into the left-hand lane because he thought I was just slowing down for no good reason. So it's definitely harder to tell. But there was probably a good, tractor trailer, maybe even more, distance between us when we were both in the right-hand lane. So he definitely knew I was trying to signal for something. And then I, thought as well really quickly, well, I can just actually just let it be. And so that also played a part in me just going into the left-hand lane. So, and then again, and then there was that little side swipe. So it's definitely hard to tell. If I would have slammed on the brakes, then yes, that's definitely me being very aggressive and road rage and wanting to get into an accident. But I didn't want to. So I'm going to go ahead and call some places and just see how much money it is. And, if they can just put on strictly a mirror. And I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, so I literally just called a body shop, and no body shop is actually in. It's Saturday, so I have to wait until Monday. So thankfully I don't work until Wednesday, so hopefully I can get that in. If not, my gram can just drive me to work. What is it? Oh, thank you. So more than likely, that's what I'll do, because I did just look. It's only like $40-some, so if that's the case, I'll just get a whole brand new mirror on there all by myself. But yeah, guys, that was crazy. But hey, like I said, I made a split-second decision. I thought the best option at that point would just be to stay in front of him. And again, the left lane travel is for, vehicles that are going faster, which is debatable, right? 5 to 10 miles over, 5 to 7. Some people say if you're at 6 over, you can, but anything over 7 over, you have to be in the left-hand lane. You see the signs all the time, slower traffic, stay right. So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, that is a Freaky Friday, and just carrying into the weekend, guys. That's crazy. But yeah, it's definitely probably not going to be that bad. So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, let me go ahead and get a little mini lunch, and then we'll check my trail cam with you guys. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. Holy cow, guys, you guys can see 105 films. So with that length of films, and I'm already at 30 minutes, I'll just read my book, and then I'll take it easy for the rest of the day. And then next thing you guys know, tomorrow we can do my craft. And you obviously have to save some time, right, as well. You don't want everything done in one day, So you can go ahead and have like a nice, video catch up and stuff, and then take care of, the craft tomorrow. So anyhow, guys, here we go. We'll go ahead and see what we got. Here we go. Oh, just a squirrel. Watch it be just a whole bunch of squirrels, guys. Number 2, a squirrel again. Number 3, squirrel again. Number 4, squirrel again. 2 squirrels, guys. 2 of them. There's one way up there on the hill. Holy cow. What is it doing behind the log? Jeez. That's weird. That's all the noise that we get. We don't know what it is yet, though. Okay. Number 6. Another squirrel. Guys, what is it eating? What is that? Guys, that isn't an acorn. Guys. What? Guys, what is that? Oh my gosh. Guys, seriously, what is that? Holy cow. Oh my god. It almost looks like a big wafer or something. What the heck? Gosh. Guys, that's insane. Here he comes again. Oh, guys, look. Finally, some deer. And, of course, the squirrel in the background. Cool! Guys, what are they doing behind that log? What in the heck? Oh, there it is. Here comes the deer. Alright, I'll be there soon. Guys, this is so lovely to see all these deer. Oh, there's another one. Well, it's the same one. It's just a little bit further ahead now. And since I have 105, I need to hurry up because I'm already at 12. In 4 minutes. So. Okay, it's working its way up. 2 squirrels. Just running along. Another squirrel. We're going to try to hurry up through these squirrels, guys. Another squirrel. Another squirrel. Another squirrel. Alright, guys, I'm going to take the easy way out. 441, 445. Okay, 451. Highly doubt it, but it's probably another squirrel. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to go off the timestamps, guys. So here's 5:54. So this should be dark by now. Nope. Okay, so it's a squirrel finishing everything up. 6:02. Highly doubt it. Probably still the squirrel. Yep, no, still the squirrel. Okay. Now, there's no reason that this is a squirrel, guys. It is 12 o'clock midnight, okay? It's very dangerous for squirrels to be out. Okay, possum. Another possum. And another possum. What, Momo?
Who do you think was at fault when it came to the side swerve?
Him.
Because he swerved over.
Yes, Momo. Okay.
Why would he do that with a little girl in the car?
I don't know, man. It's dangerous.
Was there any parts of your car laying there on the highway?
No, Mimi. No.
You need to come take the garbage out. It is overflowing.
Alright, guys. Now let's go here. Oh, just another possum, you can see. Okay, number 46. We're not even halfway there. Almost, though. Oh my gosh. Come on. 46, type. Now go down. 47, enter. 47, just another possum. 48. Alright guys, we're going to cheat again here. 310, 412, 6, 7. Go down to 7. Now it's a possum.
Are they?
No, Momo. The heck is that?
Oh,
Something's
they're
coming.
doing ours.
You can hear it.
They're putting down salt.
I know, Momo. Guys, is that eyeballs up there?
Huh?
It looks like there's eyeballs up here in the... something stalking something. No, there's a rabbit. So if it would have been a coyote, it would have been gone.
So there's no bends back along your car. Just the
I'll send you pictures here in a second, okay?
the mirror's missing.
Yep, that's it, Momo. Alright, 12 down to 3. Good chance it could be something else, but not a squirrel. Okay, now 850. This is also probably a squirrel. Yep. Okay, 9, 10. Probably a squirrel. Yep, of course, a squirrel. Alright, 1 p.m. Oh, there's some deer. Oh my. Oh my, 3? A line of 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh, guys. Oh my. Oh ho ho my. My grandfather would be jumping out of his... Oh my... What the heck? Oh my gosh, guys. Guys. Look at this. Oh my god. Okay. Right there. Oh my. Oh my. Whew. Well, at least in his good days, that is. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys, another one. What is that thing around its neck? Oh my gosh. Mimi! You gotta get your booty back here. $3! You gotta come. Oh my god, guys. That is insane. Oh my... Here, I was literally thinking it would all be squirrels, guys. Literally thought all squirrels. But guys, I was proved wrong. Holy cow. Squirrel. Alright, and there we go. Alright. Holy cow, guys. That was insane. I'm gonna have to show that to my gram. Alright, guys, so I'll go ahead here and get going, and I'll talk to you guys later. Wait, who is this person? Who is it? Who is that? Who is that? I'll go ahead and pull it, and then I'll add this into the video, and then this is my, Is that a vlogger, guys? Yes, it is.